Hello, my name is Dr. Sarah Wooten, and I am a small animal veterinarian, and I am here today to talk to you about the top 10 myths about cats. All right, myth number 1. All purring cats are happy cats. So that one is false, fake news. So purring is a very versatile vocalization that cats use to not only communicate to other people, but also make themselves feel better. It's crazy. They've actually studied the frequency of purrs and found it to be within the healing frequency. So a cat may purr when they're happy, yes, and they'll usually give you other signs that they're happy. I actually made a whole video about that. But cats will also purr if they're very scared, or if they feel really a lot of pain, or if they feel really sick. And the reason they purr in those situations is because they're trying to help themselves feel better. So not every purring cat is a happy cat. You need to evaluate the purr in association with other signs that the cat is giving you to see whether that cat is happy or not. All right, myth number 2, pregnant women cannot live with cats. False, fake news. Once again, so this myth came about because cats can harbor a parasite called Toxoplasma gondii. And Toxoplasma gondii doesn't typically cause many problems for cats. It can, but where it really causes problems is with the human fetus. If a pregnant woman is exposed to Toxoplasma while she is pregnant, then her fetus can develop birth defects. So that's where that came from. But the thing is cats only shed Toxoplasma if they have it in their feces. So it's not that pregnant women can't live with cats. It's that pregnant women cannot clean litter boxes. And you shouldn't be cleaning a litter box at all, Queen. So if you are pregnant and have a cat, just wash your hands after handling your cat and have somebody else clean the litter box. If you absolutely cannot have anybody else clean the litter box, always wear gloves while cleaning the litter box and wash your hands after cleaning the litter box. The other thing to know is that you shouldn't be licking your cat. Okay, I tell too many jokes, but that is my second myth to debunk. All right, myth number 3, cow's milk is good for cats. It's not. No. So we've all seen that nostalgic picture of a cat drinking out of a saucer of milk and have led to form our beliefs that this is how it's supposed to be. But the fact is, adult cats lack the enzyme to digest lactose. They are lactose intolerant. And so while they can consume milk, and they might actually like it because it tastes good to them, it's likely to cause digestive issues, gas, bloating, diarrhea, loose stool, vomiting. Some cats have iron stomachs and can tolerate anything, but they still lack the enzyme to be able to digest it. Kittens have an enzyme, right? And I have seen people feed cow's milk to kittens to keep them from dying, right? But in general, for adult cats, cow's milk is not a good option. There are actually lactose-free alternatives out there that you can use with cats. And one of them is cat sip. So check those out if you want to feed your cat a milk-like substance. Myth number 4, cats are most active at night. While you might think that cats are most active at night because of your experience with your cat having the crazies or wanting to dance on your face at night, that's simply not true. Cats are what we call crepuscular. Crepuscular, isn't that a great word? It's just a fancy way of saying they're most active at dusk and at dawn. So while you may have cats that have crazies at night, that's not a natural instinct for them. It could be that they're just not getting enough attention or exercise during those other times. So try and play with your cat more at dusk and at dawn if there's a lot of activity at night, and hopefully that will help you sleep. Myth number 5, cats always land on their feet. Not true. While we have all seen maybe a cat demonstrating extreme agility and prowess midair, being able to twist and turn, to land on their feet, they don't always do so. They are extraordinarily agile animals, and they do have great flexibility in their spine, but they can be injured by falls just as much as any other animal. So much so that they actually have a term for it in veterinary medicine. It's called high-rise syndrome. And it's when any cat that falls off of a roof or off of a balcony or another high place develops injuries related to that. And oftentimes what we find is these cats will hit their chins, and sometimes they'll hit their chins so hard, and if they have their tongue stuck out, oh yeah, I have definitely pulled tongues off of teeth. So that's a myth. Let's debunk that right now, and let's keep more cats from not suffering from high-rise syndrome. Myth number 6, 1 cat year equals 7 human years. No, just not true. This myth originated, I don't even know, but the actuality is something very different. So the truth is, the first year of your cat's life is equal to about 15 to 18 years of human life. They're born, they go all the way through their childhood, they hit puberty, and they become adults all in the first year. The second year is maybe approximate to another 9-10 years of human life, right? So then they are, maybe in their 30s by the time they're 2. And then every year after that is equal to about 4 to 5 years. So when you think about the way a cat is aging, think about it that way instead. My number 7 myth: declawing cats doesn't hurt. That is so false. Okay, so I am a surgeon, right? I declawed cats for years because I was told to, right? I was a young veterinarian. That was what was appropriate, and they came in and I did it. And I felt terrible every single time. So much so that now I always actively counsel owners if they are seeking to have that surgery, because it can be so painful. So it's not like just trimming a nail. Basically, a cat's claw is part of their entire 3rd digit bone. The claw is part of the bone. So the finger from here, this part, we cut that off and we de-articulate it at the joint and then close the skin over, usually with glue. We wrap it up, we put the cat on tons of pain meds and hope they do well, right? Cats, we have to use a ton of pain meds because it hurts so much. And I think about it, you're cutting all the fingers off. So it hurts a lot. More than that, it can cause cats that were previously super sweet cats to become very aggressive because they're painful. It can cause them to develop problems with inappropriate elimination. They're so stressed out about their painful toes that they urinate or defecate around the house. Also, it can develop arthritis in these claws. It deprives them of a natural behavior that stretches their whole body out and allows them to be happy and also communicate with other animals. Scratching is very important. So that is my myth number 7, and I want to debunk that right now. And if you're having problems with your cat scratching, talk to your veterinarian or Google about different ways to get your cat to scratch different things, right? Because we want them scratching. We just don't want them scratching our expensive Italian furniture, right? So that's what I have to say about that. Myth number 8, cats can be vegan. No. Okay, so dogs are what we call omnivores. They have been evolving with humans for tens of thousands of years. Their guts have been evolving with humans for tens of thousands of years. And if you think about it, you go back to the early human, when these wild dogs first approached them, what would they throw them? Would they throw them their high value stuff like their meats or their bones? No, they would throw them their lower value, their starches, their grains, their leftover vegetable bits and things like that. So dogs have developed a very capable gut system of digesting a lot of plant material and doing quite fine with it. Cats, on the other hand, are what we call obligate carnivores. They have to have meat. They have to. They cannot manufacture certain essential amino acids, such as taurine, and there's others. And if you don't feed them meat, then they become malnutritioned, and then they start to develop signs of disease. So cats cannot be vegan, and they are obligate carnivores, and they need lots of high quality protein. Myth number 9, it's good to have your cat have a litter before having them spayed. Okay, so good is such a subjective word, right? I would say it's challenging to think this way. And I get it. When we anthropomorphize our own wishes and desires onto other animals, like say we want to have children, so of course they're going to want to have children too. But that can lead to problems because we have a significant issue with cat overpopulation. And if every cat had a litter before they were spayed, we would have an even bigger cat overpopulation problem. And these unwanted cats end up in shelters. Sometimes they are euthanized. It's terrible, right? So we don't want these cats to have more kittens than they should. So I think it's a myth. I think it is perfectly appropriate to spay a cat before they have a litter. It's actually quite responsible because then you don't have all these other little kittens to find homes for. So that would be my myth number 9. Myth number 10, cats don't need exercise. Okay, so cats definitely need exercise. They need exercise to maintain their muscle mass, which is very important to their overall metabolism, and to keep their fat levels down, and to keep their joints healthy. And we might not think that they need exercise as much as we think dogs do, but they truly do. And even more important for indoor kitties that just don't exercise a lot, to be intentional about giving them the exercise that they need. So most cats can do well with several short play sessions a day. Remember, cats do not have the attention span that dogs do. A lot of these dogs have been trained to focus on us, and cats we're just starting out with them compared to dogs. So keep the play sessions short, keep them high energy. You can also toss kibble so that your cat has to pounce on it and hunt it. You can split the food up and put it around in different places up high so that the cat has to exercise to get it. There's lots of different ways. So it is very important that cats exercise. It is very important that they keep a healthy body condition. And it's very important also for their mental and emotional wellness. So there you have it. Top 10 myths about cats debunked by veterinarian me. What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section, so leave a comment below. Also, you can leave a comment if there's a particular topic that you'd like me to cover. And I will be back very soon with another video for all of you. Mwah! Have a beautiful day.